more than 30 years, Tellabs has enabled service providers around the world to offer advanced data, voice, and video services. Customers include leading wireless and wireline service providers around the world, and our revenues in 2006 exceeded $2 billion. We had servers all over the place. We just had tremendous number of servers that we were trying to manage and get our arms around. Most of our applications required their own server to run on. And when we looked at the utilization of those servers, we often saw that they were running at around 20 to 30% utilization.
And then it'll bring that information depending on what we set up over here.
What we did is we worked with Dell to configure 1 or 2 servers running VMware, and we put it in a test type of environment. And when that test environment kind of came up and began running, we then started loading some different applications on it. And then over time we saw this is going to work. So we went back to Dell, procured some additional servers that we could throw into this VMware farm, if you would, and just started loading it up with some of our development environment, our test environments, and then some of our Citrix environments as well. And what we saw was that we were able to avoid buying a considerable amount of physical servers and use this virtualized environment. It saved us money, it saved us time, and it increased our utilization significantly. We can easily get 20 servers on one VMware server. That's a real conservative rule of thumb. Sometimes it's upwards around 30 to 40. We are now at the stage that we have hundreds of servers in our server farm. At the end of 2006, we made a purchase of around 10 servers in another VM farm. So what that allowed us to do with the multi-core CPUs that were just loaded up with memory was to really put as much as we can, pack as much as we can in that environment and maximize the utilization there on those servers. We've eliminated over 100 servers that we would have otherwise kept running independently with this VMware running on the Dell servers. vMotion is just a gem inside of VMware software and capability. What we've been able to do is flip dynamically our environment using vMotion over to a different capacity or a different set of hardware without our users even knowing. You're always up, you're always running, key part of disaster recovery planning. Dell has always been a key player here at Tellabs, and what we were able to do was leverage working with a partner that we already had a great relationship with, but we even made it better with this solution that we put in place because it gave us incredible flexibility in IT. The story that we've got to tell is really powerful. I would say that the icing on the cake, though, was really to give capacity to our engineering environment or capacity to our internal people that we support fast, and be able to light up and turn up solutions in a matter of hours when they thought it was going to take weeks.